Leading up to the convention. So when Scott approached me about speaking about the convention, I wasn't reticent, but I take any opportunity to speak. But it's hard to talk about the conventions now because we've gotten to a point where they're the culmination of a process that's happened in the months leading up to the convention. It's a nice pep rally and all that, but so I take kind of that cynical journalist view of it as well. But anyway, I wanted to talk about how we've transitioned from getting to talking about who the candidates are going to be on the night the election happens. So the day after Barack Obama was elected president, people are already talking about, what's happening with 2012 already. There's a process that starts that night, right? That's leading up to what we're going to see starting maybe on December 6th in New Hampshire, but hopefully not. We'll see. So how did we get to that point? Because it used to be that conventions mattered, right? That was where elites within the Republican Party, and some of the other parties back through the history of the United States, got together and decided, well, okay, that guy is going to be our standard bearer this time. Usually they have to have a reason for that. But that was how these things were decided, the proverbial smoke-filled rooms. But that changed in 1968, and this is why Richard Daley's not looking terribly happy in that picture at the 1968 convention, because there was chaos outside the convention hall, there was chaos in the convention hall, because of the nature in which the nominee was chosen for the Democratic Party in 1968. Humphrey hadn't run in any primaries, sitting vice president, didn't do anything, right? Didn't go through the motions like Robert Kennedy did, like, I was going to say Ed Muskie, but that's not right, that's 72. Eugene McCarthy was the other one that escapes me. I pick up in 72, so you'll forgive me if I forget the particulars of 68. But that's where the change occurred, right? We pull this decision out of the smoke-filled rooms and get it back to the rank and file members of the party in these primaries and in these caucuses, where this process, these primaries and caucuses have been around before that. But after 68, starting in 72, how or who the delegates were that went to the convention were determined at these places, right? And the decisions of the voters in those contests decided who was going to be the nominee. So we've gone through that evolution, assuming I've got range here.